Good afternoon. My name is Mark Mullins. I'm professor of Japanese studies in the School of Cultures, Languages, and Linguistics. And it's been my honor today, along with Professor Wainwright, to co-host Khenpo for this public lecture. And my role today is to serve as moderator for the short Q&A period that we have time for. And I've asked a colleague in philosophy, Professor John Bishop, if he would join me at the podium here and offer a brief comment and question to get our session started. And as time allows, we will have mics around the room, and we may have time for another 2 or 3 questions in the session. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Khenpo, for the privilege of listening to your teaching. And I think you set before us a clear vision of the treasure that every religion is to humanity, and the importance of guarding that treasure when we are fortunate enough as individuals to have a religion, to stay within that religion and learn its treasures, but also take that further step that you are urging us to take, where we share with one another and we learn from one another. It may be I'm a Christian. Maybe I can be a better Christian if I learn from Buddhism, and I'm going to try doing that, because I have here one of your books. This is Footprints on the Journey, enthralled with life's chance encounters, and I'm going to. So this is written in a diary form, and I'm just going to read from a particular, one particular day, and it's written in both Chinese and translated into English. Oh no, the bothersome backache is here again. And then you say, one becomes most susceptible to the thought of death in illness. And you say, to encourage myself, I am citing here the verse on realization by Hongzhi of the Southern Song dynasty. Dharma bliss is my sustenance, compassion is my dwelling. Compassion is my dwelling. Faith in the Buddha is my final settling place. This body of mine is merely on loan. Being mindful is my sole endeavor. I have no time to spare on earthly affairs. Take Dharma bliss as sustenance. Regard love and compassion as dwelling places. Love and compassion as dwelling places. Take faith in Buddhism as the final destiny. Understand that the body is on loan. Always diligently maintain the right view. Spare no time in chasing the mundane affairs. Keep off fame and wealth. Crave not external attractions. Always see life as a candle flickering in the wind. And you say, can I accomplish all of this? And then you say, it is tough. So, but reading that, especially the reference to dwelling in compassion, I was very much reminded of something from my own tradition that we read in the first epistle of John, chapter 4, verse 16. God is love, and whoever lives in love lives in God, and God in them. So you were talking to us about God meets Buddha, and you made lots of relationships, parallels between Christianity and Buddhism. You didn't actually say very much about God, but I wonder if you don't really have to say very much about God, because God, and perhaps you were suggesting this with what you said about Merton, that God is the love in which we dwell. And insofar as we practice that, maybe God is with us. So I suppose my question is, do you see that way of understanding God that we find in Christianity, that God is love, as a helpful bridge between our two religions.
就是因为在基督教当中呢，就是说上帝就是爱本身，然后上帝跟我们是同在的，然后他的问题是说，您认不认为说上帝是一个就是让我们就是去实现这个爱的一个桥梁？你有没有这样子的一种认识？
实际上可以这么讲，因为不管是佛教其实基督教都是最后讲到的时候是应该是讲到一个性的最高的一种境界，叫我们说是灵种的心灵的最高境界。那在佛教当中非常著名的论点叫释量论，它这里面就是讲所谓的佛的成就呢，其实慈悲之际，不是大悲之际。意思就是说，所谓的佛一种爱，或者是刚才讲了，爱和慈悲是一个意思。那么慈悲心已经到了顶点的话呢，就是这就是佛。那这样的话，实际上我们认为呢，就佛也好，上帝也好，实际上是爱，就是已经到了究竟。但是这种究竟呢，恐怕是我们不是一般的一种分别联合一种思维来就是进行研索或者说是就是揣测的。
I think what you say is true, and I agree with that. And I think in both Buddhism and Christianity, love is the ultimate level of mind. And in one of the scriptures in Buddhism, it's called it's about the value calculation, the name of that book. And in here it says, what is Buddha? Buddha is the ultimate of great compassion or love. So I think that is loving, that is the compassion, and in both religions, when love becomes the ultimate degree, that is the same thing. And in Christianity, that's the God, and in Buddhism, that's the Buddha.
Thank you.
大家好，我有一个问题这个问题实际是一个基督教教父问我的。那我是一直在学佛了，这个基督教父问我说，那个佛道的六道轮回，那这个道的这个神要放到哪个层次？那当时我在讲的时候，那我就觉得我是太个人化了，所以现在呢，就想请您给我，如果是您的话，应该怎么回答这个问题？谢谢。
So her question is, one of the Christian father asked her a question is because in Buddhism there are 6 realms. There are 6 realms, and for the God in Christianity, where do you put the God in Christianity in the 6 realms?
其实基督教的这种观点是应该用基督教的这个说法来这个衡量和解释。佛教的这些不管是圣者也好，凡夫也好，那么他们是用佛教的观点来说法，否则的话，可能新西兰的有些规矩呢不一定在美国适应，所以每个世界都有每个世界的不同的一些状况和它的运作方式，因此我们当他解释的时候呢，应该用各自的传统的教义来去进行解释，是非常合理的。
So address your question. I think that if we should treat because the God is in Christianity, so we should use the concepts and all the theories in Christianity to treat the God instead of using the God in Buddhism to think which rank he belongs to. Because like in Buddhism, we have ordinary beings and noble beings, and then we use the theories in Buddhism to interpret them. And this is the same thing like if you use the rules in New Zealand, if you apply the rules in New Zealand, in America, that won't work. So I think there are different traditions and we should follow different traditions for the different specific things, objects and terms.
Khenpo, thank you. You discussed the similarities, commonalities between different religions. I had a question about the religious versus the secular. And while I can't imagine someone saying, I'm a Christian, but I'm not religious, I can imagine someone saying, I'm a Buddhist, but I'm not religious. So my question is, can you be a Buddhist and not be religious?
I think 我想他的问题是这样子的，他就说，刚才就是堪布有就是专门分析到了基督教和佛教之间的一些相同点。那么他说，如果说这个基督教徒是一个宗教徒，然后佛教徒也是一个宗教徒，那可不可以有一种存在是说，他可以作为一个佛教徒，但是他不是一个宗教徒？
那我想有没有一个纽西兰的某个人是人，然后澳大利亚的某个人也是人，但是有没有可能就是纽西兰的那个人呢不是人，他也是人？你给我回答一下，如果可以的话，我也可以给你回。
I hope I interpreted your question correct, and if I'm not right, anyone can help. So Khenpo's answer for your question is just something similar as your question. If a New Zealander is a human being, and Australian is a human being, can this New Zealand being a human being at the same time not a human being? Can you answer this question?
是不是我没有听懂？他的意思是不是这样？
他的意思是，他是基督教徒，他是佛教徒，可不可以说我不是宗教的教徒？那就是对。
本来是基督教和佛教都是宗教，如果就是这个恐怕不好说吧，对吧？本来是人，对吧？好。
你好，我想问一个比较新的问题啊，就是说这个宗教是按说最早大概有4000到至少有2500年了，是一个很悠久的历史。那么在2500年或者4000年之前呢，那时候科学是没有发展的。那么现在科学发展大致从400年之前才开始起步。那现在呢，虽然只有400年的历史，但是科学发展是非常迅速的，导致很多的人相信科学，不再相信宗教。所以我就在想，不管是基督教啊、天主教还是佛教，我们有没有一些新的这个思路，把这个传统的宗教理论，包括爱呀、包括这些所有的这个宗教信仰和现代科学的最新发现结合起来，让我们发现科学和宗教之间并不是冲突的，而是一致的。我想了解一下目前的这个宗教界在这方面做一些哪些工作。或者哪些成就吧？谢谢。
So her question is, so for Buddhism, it has a history of more than 2,500 years. and at that time there's no science. And science started to develop very quick 400 years ago, and now it has a very quick speed to develop. And so that way, that caused a lot of people to not believe in religion anymore. So she wants to know, is there anything that from the discoveries of modern science that can be combined or united with religion? And if some people are doing these things, then maybe people who believe in science will start to believe in religion.
虽然现在的科学已经300-400年就有突飞猛进的这种发展，但是科学是指的是对物质上面的一种探索，物质上面的一个发展，而宗教是这个心灵的一种精神。那这种精神呢，实际上是我们人类都2500年也好，4000年也好，它有这个文明。其实科学再发达，也实际上我们的内心就是能到就是宗教的这种境界，都应该是可以的。所以我们科学发展的进程当中，可以依靠科学的一些方法来进行弘扬和沟通是可以的。但是实际上内心的最高境界呢，科学再发达也是没办法证明的。因此我们科学宗教的内容不需要改革，不需要更新，这是一个它的方法可以与时俱进。因此我们大家都知道，人类科学这么发达，可是我们的心灵的道德呢，就是靠宗教里面所讲的内容。如果宗教当中所讲到的基本的价值观，包括我们佛教当中所讲的不能屠刀，不能杀人，不能邪淫不能这个妄语，这些都是2000多年的这种心灵的一种戒律，但是现在人们还是依然的需要，所以科学再发达也不一定能到心灵的最高层次。
Because for science, it has a history of more than 400 years, as you said, but it's all about external materials. All the research is about these kind of things. But for religion, it's about our inner spirit aspect. And no matter how developed science can be, it cannot realize or reach the enlightenment that religion can provide us. And we can, that is the way we can use to combine some of the discoveries in modern science and then to promote or propagate a religion in this way. But at the same time, we should not change anything inside the religion. The religion does not need a revolution, does not need to be reformed. No matter how science develops, it cannot really help the morality part of human beings, like those basic values, those basic disciplines in Buddhism, like do not steal, and do not take the lives of other beings or other human beings, and do not do sex misconduct, and do not lie. All those basic disciplines were formed more than 2,000 years ago. All these things are very helpful for us, but this is not something science can provide.
亲切的客户你好，我有2个问题。第一个是，每当我们打开电视新闻或 Internet 的时候呢，会看到世界各地每时每刻都在发生自然灾害或一些人为的事故，这时感觉到人的生命是如此的渺小和脆弱。想请问如何看待这种现象？第二个问题呢，就是说，许多宗教呢都认为人是存在前世和后世的， 佛教是认为是6道的轮回，请问人真的存在前世后世吗？谢谢。
And so her question, she has 2 questions. The first one is, we watch TV news and when we surf online, we saw there are a lot of natural disasters in the world. So that makes me feel that our human life are very fragile. So how do you look at this phenomenon? This is her first question. And her second question is, some of the religions believe in the existence of previous and future lives. And also in Buddhism, we know there are 6 realms. And does this really exist?
第一个问题，我们人类的生命确实如此的脆弱，不管是坐车也好，上飞机也好，随时都是有可能很快就离开，前1分钟在人间，后1分钟在离开这个世间。所以我们在佛教当中就是经常有一种叫这个观修死亡无常。当你活着的时候，应该做的一些事情，应该尽量的做，每时每刻都是要想到最后一刻。在这样之后，真的最后来临突然的这种死亡的袭击的时候呢，自己也有所准备。所以关于这方面呢，可能要有一些系统的学习是非常合理的。第二一点就是我认为是确实是存在前世后世。关于这个问题说起来比较长，我以前在南京大学和西安交通大学，还有呢在这个其他的一些课程当中呢，也就引用了很多的科学和佛教的一些依据来就是说明过。同时我以前也是翻译过我们藏传佛教当中就是一个很著名的就一本书叫做《前世今生论》。那么这里面也有引经据典，就讲了非常这个颠扑不破的一些依据。所以我想如果你真的有这样疑问的话呢，你可能要花一定的时间去研究一下，才知道是自己也确实前世后世存在。
So address her 2 questions. The first question is, it is true that human life is very fragile and it's very weak, and we can lose our life at any moment when you are in a car or in an airplane, and maybe you are here in this world in this moment, at this moment, in this minute, but maybe next minute you are not here in this world anymore. That's something we call impermanence of death. And like in Buddhism, we also meditate on the impermanence of death a lot. So when you are alive, sometimes you can just imagine that this is my last day or this is the last moment I can live. And this week you get very positive and active because you know I don't have any more time. Then you will do what you should do today instead of put it to tomorrow. And this is the answer for the first question. For the second question, I myself really believe the existence of previous and future lives. But to address this question, it will take a very, very long time. And so I recommend you to study this systematically. And because previously when I taught at Nanjing University and Xi'an Transportation University, I provided a lot of evidences, both scientifically and in Buddhism. And also I translated a book from Chinese to Tibetan. It's called the existence of previous and future lives. And in this book, there are a lot of quotations and a lot of logical reasoning to prove the existence of previous and future lives. So if you really want to know if it's true or if you believe this is true, if you want to start believing this is true, you should study these books and learn them for some time. Then you will find the answer.
下午好。今天的这个演讲标题很吸引我，但是我的想象力不够，我很想请开悟帮助我们想象，如果上帝真的遇到佛陀会发生什么？
So her question is, she's so interested in the topic, the name of the topic, but she thinks her imagination is not as good. So she really wants to know, and she really wants Khenpo to address it directly. What will happen when the God meets the Buddha?
我想，上帝真的遇到佛陀的时候呢，他们之间没有这种互相的利益的冲突，没有嫉妒心和没有嗔恚心，所以完全的一种爱和慈悲，还有智慧。所以说呢，我想远远超过我们一般的东方人和西方人之间的这种相处，应该是非常美好的。当然是这个是有不同的观点。应该我在以前就中山大学的时候呢，就是讲过一些关于基督教。基督教呢，就是也是上帝，就是我们这个耶稣的话，实际上在喜马拉雅山就是也有求学的经历，还有呢也有这个佛教思想的接受，就是这是我以前在引用这个其他的一些道理来也讲过。我中的来讲呢，就是佛教的思想跟基督教的思想呢，就是当你这个融入一体的时候呢，实际上就是说这个佛陀就是遇到这个上帝，上帝也是遇到佛陀。那么我们这个时候就是可以世界上的很多的苦啊、爱好生呢也会减少的。因此我们也非常希望就是所有的这些兄弟姐妹也好，所有的这些生命的话呢，就是大家都有一种非常这个和睦的发自内心的一种凝聚力，就是一种融洽性。就这样之后呢，就觉得这个世界是很温暖的。
To answer your question, I think when the God meets the Buddha, when they meet, there will be no conflict, there will be no envy, there will be no hatred, but only love, compassion, and wisdom. That will transcend our ordinary people's imagination. I think it will be a very beautiful thing. And previously, when I addressed this topic about Christianity in Zhongshan University, I also used some references, and it says that he also went to Himalaya, and there he studied some of the Buddhist thoughts there, and he accepted that. So if we can unite the thoughts in Buddhism and Christianity, which here we see when the Buddha and the God meet together, the suffering in this world will decrease. And so I think brothers, sisters, and all human life, we should be together in a harmonious way and in a cohesive way. Yeah.
其实我的问题跟上一个问题差不多，只差一步。就是我想问，当上帝遇到佛陀的时候的见面情形是这样的：上帝是宽恕有罪之人，佛陀不是上帝是替有罪之人去行罪，然后佛陀是宽恕有罪之人。但是对一个就是没有信仰的有罪之人来说，哪个更有吸引力呢？我应该去相信谁？
您刚才说到那个佛陀是什么？
我说佛陀是宽恕有罪之人嘛，对啊，就是一个有罪之人想在心理上寻求最大的平安，你是替他行罪的人对他有吸引力，还是宽恕他的人对他有吸引力？
So his question is, This is a similar question as to the previous one, but I do want to push it a little more. He said that because in Christianity, the God will just substitute the misdeeds or the sin of human beings, and the Buddha will forgive the misdeeds of human beings. So for these two, which one he should choose?
我们可以基督教的教义和思想，还有佛教的教义和思想当中也可以看出来，他们实际上就是可以宽恕就是任何的这个罪人，包括别人害你的时候呢，实际上也是用一种智慧和爱来对待他人。这一点呢，从耶稣的自身的牺牲，也就是说，在这个十字架上，就是最后他的这个实现这个圆寂，还有在佛陀的本师传当中的相关的这些故事，也是为了利益个别的众生呢，付出自己的最珍贵的生命。所以从这些故事的话呢，都是一种无私的、无有条件的热爱的一种这个象征。那么无私的这种爱呢，实际上是让这个吸引就是许多芸芸众生。所以我们就觉得在这个世界上呢，就是唯有的这种无私的爱，就是它会带来就是更多的这种快乐。它呢实际上是最吸引的。我们最可怕的就是自私的占有，或者说是有目的的就是去霸占别人的这个权利和财富。因此实践当中的所有的爱呢，实际上我认为是很多都是为自己的利益的一种爱，而出世间的各个宗教所提倡的最究竟的爱呢，它没有任何条件的，完全是为他人就是服务的一种奉献。在这种爱，不管是在佛也好，在基督也好，甚至我们一般的跟随者，在他的身上出现的时候呢，不可能不吸引人的。
To answer your question, because it's about forgiveness and it's a little bit too long. I forget the first part. And so I think I can start from here. The God, He sacrificed Himself on the cross. That's one thing you can see in Christianity. And for the Buddha, if you read the biography of Buddha Shakyamuni, you will find that he also sacrificed his own life for just one individual, many times in his previous lives. And these are all about altruistic love. And this kind of altruistic love can definitely interest a lot of sentient beings and draw a lot of sentient beings to have belief in them. And this kind of altruistic love can bring a lot of happiness to human beings. What is scary is selfishly possess positions and wealth. And for ordinary beings, we always think we do have love, but most of the time that's very selfish. That's for some interest of yourself. But in the different religions, in Christianity and in Buddhism, no matter it's the Buddha or the God, their love is unconditional. They just want to love for other beings. So, and even those ordinary followers of those religions, they also, you can still see the love they have, the altruistic love they have. And this kind of altruistic love I think it's impossible that people cannot be interested or attracted by their love. That's the answer.
It's my job to bring this to a conclusion. I'm afraid we would be here for some hours yet, as I see the hands still moving, but we need to bring this to a close. I'd like to thank Khenpo for this lecture and for kindly responding to so many questions. To all of you for coming, and some of our volunteers, the Puxian Temple group and others, it's been great to see such a turnout, and I only wish my Japanese extended to Chinese so that I could participate more fully today. Anyway, it was great to have all of you here. Please join me in thanking again Khenpo for his lecture.